Avenue. This park contains a variety of buildings and monuments. This one is a monument to the Battle of Germantown. Another in the park commemorates the coming of the first settlers to Germantown. It contains the building Vernon, the Wister Mansion. This building is scored stuccoed rubble with a 2-story rear L and a 2.5-story back building. 2.5 stories on raised basement, hipped roof, projecting central pavilion with pediment. Tuscan frontispiece with fanlight, original central hall plan. This is a fine example of the expansion of a colonial farmhouse into federal-style country house. The rear L was built before 1741. The main house was completed by 1805. As we approach this building in the park, you might see that this particular one is well preserved, however not so much in use. The front door is boarded up, and all the shutters on the first floor are closed. We just passed a statue of Mr. Wister, whose family owned the property during the colonial days. As we make our way around the property, we'll take a look. This informal farmhouse, colonial architecture of the 1700s, and then a more formal architecture which came into vogue in the early years of the 1800s, tracing down the ownership of the property from its first owner, Peter Shoemaker, who arrived in Philadelphia in 1685 on the ship Francis and Dorothy. No reference is made to any buildings on or near the site of Vernon until 1741, when a stone house is mentioned in a deed of partition between Isaac and John Shoemaker, grandsons of Peter. The particular park is used by the neighborhood, a local community center, and other buildings on the property are in use. This particular building, Vernon, is simply preserved. We make our way back around to the front. A final view of this beautiful colonial and early American mansion right here, 5860 Germantown Avenue.